Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Zero. This is their part number 328AA. This is a clear anodized aluminum perimeter seal with a piece of what they say solid neoprene. It's solid neoprene in the sense that it is closed cell neoprene, which is the most effective, proper choice for sealing off water intrusion, moisture intrusion. Wetsuits are made of closed cell neoprene, so a neoprene like this would be exceptional in that regard. So therefore a bit less flexible when it comes, but however, when it comes to just brute strength, effectiveness of being able to seal a door, the 328AA with this neoprene is going to be an exceptional option. So this is considered a perimeter seal. This is going to be used to seal off the two jambs and the header of a doorway. Not really used as an astragal, although I suppose you could, or a door sweep. Again, I suppose you could, but this is going to be used as a perimeter seal where the door is going to make contact with the face of the bulb and just compress. Okay, good amount of surface area is going to be achieved when the door closes off. One thing that I like about this model is that you'll notice there's a small area in the neoprene that is notched down below, so that when this is installed and the aluminum compresses down ever so slightly, it will seat down against that neoprene very effectively. There is an image below this video showing the dimensional properties of the 328 material. And the AA stands for the anodized aluminum finish. This is not mill, this is anodized aluminum, which just simply looks superior when compared to mill finish. 1 inch on the aluminum itself, and you can see that you get down to about 1 inch and 5/16 with the uncompressed neoprene. You've got a thickness of the material of about 1/4 inch. Screws are included. These screws are they have self drill points on them, which I do not know to be standard on Zero products. I do not see them as standard, so keep in mind if you want to define not to send those, then just indicate that and we'll carry that off to the factory. But drill points are generally not standard equipment. This happens to have come with them, could have been an error, and quite frankly, this client could have requested those. There's a marginal additional charge. Some people like self-drilling screws. I don't. I feel like I don't have control over where I'm locating the screw, and even though it's incredibly tedious to pre-drill all the holes, you need to be able to get that weather stripping placed properly. This is an item that is part and parcel of several other, of course, perimeter seals from Zero, and there's a link below this video to a document called Product Brochure where you can see all of that. The 328 shows up on the 3rd of the 4 pages, or at least that are there currently. Is that true? Forgive me, it shows up on the last page, the 328AA. And what's important about that is you will see that they offer the material in different finishes. You can do a D finish for a dark bronze. You can do a G finish for gold. You can do a B finish as well, and that's interesting. We're going to take a look and see what that B finish is. And that B designation will give you bronze, and that will be a mill bronze. And then onto that, they can do different finishes like satin or polished or oil rubbed. There is listings that are available there, fire, acoustical, smoke rated as well. There is, so in summary, 2 base materials, bronze and some people call it brass, and aluminum. 3 anodized finishes on aluminum, at least 3 or 4 finishes on bronze. I'm not sure if they'll do satin. Oil rubbed is a special order, certainly from them as well. But that link to the product brochure will allow you to review the other items that are related to it as well, so that you can determine if the 328 is the absolute best product for you. for what you're doing, and then compare it against all of their other standard items. Now, the 328AA is listed in the website in several different lengths, everything from 2 foot to 8 foot you can order. If you're going to do a door, which you certainly will, you order 1 header and then 2 jam sides. Sometimes we have them listed as sets, like 3070. Sometimes we don't. Regardless, it's sold per foot, so it doesn't really matter so much. You can have any length that you want, I think up to probably about 14.5 feet, but we don't list them longer than 8 foot because the cost to ship is an obstacle. It can't go package service, it has to go common carrier. However, you can easily request a shipping charge from us. The cost per foot is the cost per foot, regardless of it being 7 foot or 14 feet. But then we just get into shipping charges at that point. If you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces and simply indicate in the comment field what length you'd like for us to cut the material back to. You'll notice the slotted hole that's here, and this is a 3 foot piece. If you had to cut this down to say 32 inch for a 2.8 door, you'd certainly eliminate that first slotted hole, and the next one's all the way over here. It's awfully nice to have slotted holes done from the factory because a slotted hole is awfully hard to drill because it will allow you to tailor the exact positioning on the jamb so that you get proper, not too little and not too much contact when the door's closing. This is closed cell neoprene. It's a bit more inflexible, rigid. That's, I would say, is a downside. So you have to really tailor the installation so that the closer makes contact, so that the closer allows the door to make contact with the weather stripping, but not so bound that the door closer can no longer latch. Because if you've got a fire-rated door, it's not uncommon to see these in hotels because they will use them for acoustical attenuation, although an open cell neoprene would be superior in that regard, and that product catalog will show those. In order to have a fire-rated door, it has to be self-closing, but it has to be self-latching as well, and if the closer can't latch the door, you don't have a fire-rated door anymore. So if you ordered a custom length, indicate the net length in the comment field. We'll give you that length, and we'll give you the slotted holes at the proper distance from the edge and the proper center as well. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Zero products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. If you have any questions on the Zero 328AA, solid neoprene, anodized aluminum, perimeter gasketing, or any other Zero product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.